Hi guys, it's Lucy. I've renamed my channel Beauty and Bushcraft as I feel it suits me more. Little box here and it will give you times on the video. I try to make it as short as I can and pack as much information for you as I can into a little small video. Thought I'd just give you a quick intro to this video on how to make a fire. It's all shot at the Sustainability Centre and I'll put their link below. They have courses, you can volunteer and you can, well, if you can donate and it'll be amazing. So, thank you.
This is a pine and it's my favourite kind of tree to find if the ground's wet and you can't find any dry sticks on the floor. But today we're lucky and there's plenty of stuff on the floor to pick from too. These lower bits are all dry and nice and dead, so they'll light really quickly. You don't want anything much thicker than that for starting a fire really. You want to get as thin, like matchstick sort of size bits. You can hear it snap, that means it's dead and nice and dry. This is a good example of a dead branch. It's from a beech tree, and if you can reach them, make a good bit of firewood when your fire is more established. This is elder and it snaps perfect for starting a fire, so I'll take some of these with me too. Because it's not been raining, it's fine to collect bits of wood off the ground. You can obviously tell if they're dry or not. This is our fire setup, and as you can see, it's surrounded by granite, which will just keep the fire controlled. In this area in Hampshire, there's lots of flint and chalk. It's not really the best thing to put around the outside because flint will spit at you when it gets hot. Granite just cracks and it gets nice and warm. Having a base for your fire means you can keep your fire away from the damp and cold ground, and also allows the oxygen to be drawn up through the gaps that's left. These are very neat piles which my bushcraft teacher Sean has laid out for me. They're the thinner twigs, slightly bigger, and the biggest. Obviously when you start the fire you want to use thin matchstick sized pieces of wood. This will catch easier and you just need to keep feeding your fire and work your way up. So today, to start my fire and keep the spark, I'm using cotton wool, Vaseline and a fire stick, and this will make my spark, and I'm going to try and hold it and light my fire. You want to grab enough Vaseline to cover the cotton wool that you have, and you want to move the cotton wool around so it's covered as evenly as possible. When it's all mixed up, it'll get tighter and you want to just pull the cotton wool and make it into that cloud shape again. Now I have two pieces of wood which are quite long, and I'm going to place them either side of the cotton wool so when I move this to the fire I won't get my fingers burnt. To light my fire, I want to put my lighting stick on top of the cotton wool and make a slow and firm movement down with the metal. Those bits of wood either side will just keep the smaller bits from crushing the cotton wool. Now you want to feed the fire. Lay the thinner bits of wood across. You want to keep these bits as long as you can, and that will stop you from burning your fingers. Now go the opposite way. You can use about 6 each time. You want to keep doing this and your fire should soon build up. You can see that the smoke is going this way, so you might want to move now because you're going to get a face full of smoke if not.
Go.
It's good to have all your material by your side so you don't have to move far from the fire and you can keep it going in the first stage because it's the most crucial. Now I've got my medium bits of wood and I'm going to do exactly the same with those.
Make sure you don't burn your fingers with the fire, long bits are the best. You can see the gaps in the wood, and this allows the oxygen to be drawn up through the fire. People call this a teepee fire. It doesn't have to look like a teepee, it just means that it's got all those gaps in it and it will burn your wood really quickly. You want to get your fire started this way, but once your fire is established, you can lay them on just any way you want. I'm on to my larger bits of wood now. So another crucial element to your fire is a pot of coffee. I've got one here. Don't forget to be safe and wear the fireproof gloves. And you pop your coffee on the fire. Now you can build your fire around your coffee pot and... Ow! It's got burnt. Now these are the pieces of wood that I'll just pop on the fire and it'll keep it going. Okay, this is pine, oak and beech. All burn at different rates and have different characteristics. Pine is fast burning and it can spit. Oak will keep the longevity of your fire, and beech is just an all-round good firewood, and it won't spit at you. That's how you start a fire. This is Bridget and she's helping us today. Are you going to stop moaning?
Yeah, otherwise there will be lots of takes of you going.
No, you need to... Bridget, going round and round the tripod isn't a good idea. That was a good one.